Tim Fitzpatrick of the Holy Spirit Wrestling team. Good morning, Tim. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good, man. You awake?
Yeah, I'm good.
Outstanding night for you guys. Last night, Holy Spirit takes down Holy Cross 45-33 to win the first sectional championship in school history. What's going through your mind today after that big win last night?
It was a great night last night. It was very exciting. It was great for the whole team to come together, and everybody put in big wins. Everybody worked real hard for that. And it's just real exciting. I woke up this morning real happy. It was great.
Now I know we talked last night after the meet, and one of the real big matches was at heavyweight as Reggie Jean Charles. Most people know him as the football running back. He came out about a month ago to help you guys out on the wrestling team, and he bumped up to heavyweight. He was giving away almost 85 pounds against Bobby Cristella from Holy Cross, and what an exciting match. It was 1-1 down to the end, and he finally was able to get him on the ground and tilt him for the pin. What's going through your mind on the bench there when you see that happen?
Yeah, well, I couldn't sit down once. I was running around the whole night. It was just so exciting. I was hoping that he could just get him to his back. I knew once he got him to his back, the kid wasn't getting up. Reggie's just a strong kid, and there's no way that he would let him up. So it was awesome.
Were you guys worried that he wouldn't be able to get him down? I mean, Cristella, he's a big boy, and he knows what he's doing out there.
Yeah, that was a concern. We were worried about him not getting hurt, because that was a crazy match for him. But it was definitely fun.
Now it comes down to the final match. If Holy Cross wins that match and gets 6 points, if they get a pin on freshman Ryan Keel, you're looking at tie score going to criteria. And there was a couple times where Ryan was almost pinned. He got tilted a few times, but then he really stuck with it, and he ended up getting the pin on Greg Long there, who's a pretty good wrestler. Ryan coming in as a freshman really had to do a lot to cut weight to get down to 126. Coach Paylone was saying he was having a hard time getting down to that weight. What's going through your mind at that point when you know it's down to the final match and you got a freshman out there, and I'm sure he was pretty nervous.
Yeah, well, he came right out. Came out a little slow. He got lost his back, but he can go 6 minutes, and he's been working hard all season, and the other kid just couldn't go 6 minutes, and he got him to his back, and he wasn't getting up, and he had a tough cut down to 126. He did it right. He was trying to make 126 for St. Joe's. Just couldn't do it, so he had to make flat weight last night. He did it, and it was a big, big help for the team.
Talking with Tim Fitzpatrick of the Holy Spirit High School Wrestling team. They won their first sectional championship in school history. Is it still kind of sinking in? I mean, this is a great accomplishment for a team that, even a year or two ago couldn't even fill out the lineup. You only had 6-7 guys in the lineup, and it really had no shot at a sectional title.
Yeah, it is unbelievable. I mean, I still want to go and win that state title. I mean, that's what we want now. But yeah, it's great. But we're thinking about that state title.
How cool was that atmosphere last night? I mean, Coach Paylone was saying everybody on the team was trying to get all their friends out there. You guys were sending stuff out on social media, Facebook and Twitter. Getting the baseball team, the cheerleaders, all trying to get fans out there, and really a great turnout.
Yeah, there was so much energy in the gym last night. I don't think there's ever been that much energy for a wrestling match, and it was great. We had stands filled up, and it's a lot of fun.
How much did the bagpipers get you fired up before the match?
That was a nice touch to our win. That was a lot of fun. They got us real hype for the match, and I don't think Holy Cross was ready for that.
Talking with Tim Fitzpatrick, Holy Spirit Wrestling. Tim, talk about this coaching staff a little bit. You have some interesting guys there working with you. Former Holy Spirit state champ Mac Mancuso. You got Vinny Levin from Ocean City last year. Who had a great season, and he's really been working with you guys. How important is that to have guys in the room that really know what they're doing and have been there before to the level that you guys are trying to get to?
Yeah, well, we got Mac Mancuso in the room, a state champ. So he's been wrestling our heavyweights, and he's great. He doesn't take it easy on anybody, and he's really toughing our guys up. But and then you got Vinny Levin in the room. He had a great season last year. He's he's wrestling some college matches, and he's in the room whenever he can make it. He's wrestling with Dan Ramirez a lot. He just got back from an injury, and he's helping him out a lot. And Ralph is just great. He's on everybody every second, and he's getting us better. He's definitely getting our whole team better, and he got us better for this win last night.
It was kind of funny watching him trying to lift up Reggie Jean Charles after his big win. you got little Ralph Pillow, and about 5'4", trying to lift up the high school running back.
Yeah.
What was it like? After the match, you guys holding up the trophy. I mean, that's something that every high school kid dreams about. Is holding that trophy over your head, and you've seen other teams around here do it in various sports. Baseball, Cedar Creek football, and now it's kind of your time to shine. What's that feel like?
It's awesome. I told the guys before, I was like, we got to go in there just knowing we're going to win. I mean, we got to know we're going to win this, and everybody went in with that attitude, and they got the job done, and it was awesome. It was a great feeling.
How did you guys see that match turning out? I mean, obviously when you look at paper, you kind of look at different bouts and you say, okay, if we can get 6 here, if we can get 3 there, how did you? I know a lot of times high school wrestling coaches and wrestlers themselves, they kind of go through the match on paper beforehand and say, okay, it could turn out this way, it could turn out that way, and you kind of see different scores you might expect. What were you guys thinking going into that match? Did you feel like you had maybe a 6-point advantage, or you had to get certain points at certain weight classes?
Yeah, well, we were supposed to lose that match 44-21. There's some press with that, but we had the match figured out. We knew what we had to do. We know we had to get 6, and I was doing the math in school. I wanted to win so bad. I was just thinking about it, doing the math. I was like, all right, if we lose here, it's all right. We can get 6 here, and Ralph, I think, did the math probably 20 times to get it right, and so it was awesome. Where we got 6, I got 6, and Connor Bull, freshman, came out and got 6, which was great. Reggie got 6, Ryan Keel got 6, and we got a few forfeits too. So it made up for Avery Denardi, a tough kid, and Matt Carenti, a tough kid. It made up for those two losses.
Right. Talk about real quick, the influence that Pat Darcy has had on this program. He's graduated last year. He's a freshman at Princeton now, as most people know in this area. Former state champion. He won last year after being denied a couple years in a row. But just the kind of kid that can really elevate a program even after he leaves. I mean, you and I talked last night about his dedication to the sport of wrestling. Here's a kid who's been going at it since he's 5 years old and always trying to get new guys in the wrestling room, and how much does that lift up a program when you can say, hey, we have a state champion as recently as last year?
Yeah, he was a great part of this program. He got so many kids out. He got most of our football players out. We would just walk in the halls and he'd just grab them and get them down the wrestling room, and then our program just got bigger and bigger, and he would work with everybody. He would go hard on everybody, toughen everybody up, and he was a great captain. He's still doing really good up at Princeton, working real hard, and just doing a great job.
How do you feel like you're wrestling now personally? You have obviously Sunday coming up, but then next weekend districts. Have you thought at all to districts and the individual tournament and what you'd like to accomplish?
Yeah, I thought about it. I want to go back there and win. I took second last year, which kind of sucked. So I want to get back there, win, make it to regions, get on the podium, and get on the podium states, which is my ultimate goal.
You feel like you're ready for that? I mean, how does your body feel at this point in the season? Do you feel good at the weight you're at?
Yeah, I feel pretty good. I was out for a little bit of this season. I came up a few weight classes, and I feel good. I'm eating, I'm healthy, and just having fun and wrestling.
What's the biggest challenge mentally when you get down to districts and your individual season really starts then, and it's kind of up to you how far you go? What's the mental preparation like for that?
You just gotta be confident. Confidence is definitely the biggest part. You can't be down on yourself. You just gotta believe that you work real hard all season and you can beat anybody you want to beat. Just gotta work.
Good stuff, Tim. We'll let you get back to work. Good luck tomorrow and next
much.
week at districts.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks. Appreciate it, Tim.
Bye.
That was Tim Fitzpatrick, Holy Spirit High School Wrestling. They won the first sectional championship in school history last night, so congrats to the Spartans.